Good morning. In the last video I showed you how to make earrings from an old folding ruler. Now, following on from that, I'd like to show you some ideas to use other materials in the same techniques to make different pieces. For instance, you can use old dominoes to make brooch backs simply by adding the pin piece onto the back of the domino. Add a few cogs with the E6000 and you can very quickly build up a lovely simple brooch. If the dominoes don't particularly fancy but the ruler does, you can take exactly the same idea and use them as the brooch. So again, E6000, simple brooch backs, attach to the back, and onto this again, cogs, charms, wire work. I've seen some lovely pieces made with coiled wire, and the techniques are identical to those shown in the ruler earrings video. Now, for every pair of ruler earrings I made, I had a section like this that formed the hinge. Now these are quite attractive and they form a bow shape and they're open like that. So I've taken one of the backgammon pieces and using my very fine saw, I have sawn out a section that will fill in these two rebates. Now it's quite hard to show on the camera, but at one end, parallel to this line here, is this rebate. So on this side you can see how the two sides form a triangle, and then into this fits the ruler. This gives a lovely effect and it's almost like a sun trapped in a bow. So I have been working on this idea. And there's one with a dark backgammon piece and a light backgammon piece, and again, to keep with the steampunk theme, you can add cogs, other charms, and keep things as complicated or simple as you want. One thing that I do is I often add a pair of scissors as a charm, because these rulers are quite often used by seamstresses, so it gives a lovely little piece for somebody whose hobby is sewing. If you find that these are too small as brooches, a little bit of experimentation has shown that two dominoes side by side, the E6000 is strong enough to hold these on edge. The brooch back forms another strengthening piece across the join, and this simple cog completes the piece. Over the top of this then you could add anything. If you're pretty good with a drill, you can drill through the corners and hang items from them. You could apply colour, you could apply small beads, glitter, anything you like that you feel will be eye-catching. So once again, E6000 glue, clamps, and generally using non-porous materials, although it will quite happily stick material, although it may not stick precisely how you want it to, so it does take some care. Thanks for watching and take care.